Okay. Oh, what is this? Okay. Yeah. The current problem is that a certain plugin is not loading, and it is not loading because there's an undefined variable. And there is an undefined variable because I have libcwd version 2 installed, and it's trying to link with that for some reason. While it was compiled against version 1. And we can see that by let me see, we can do an nm here. So normally it's compiled like this, and then we have undefined variables, which are version 1, because version 2 has symbols that has PCRE2 underscore. And yeah, if I add L PCRE here, then everything works, because then it links against version 1, which it picks up from this -L here that has it installed. But yeah, my question now is exactly which library here, or archive. Well, I just tested all the archives. None of them uses PCRE. So it's probably something like that, or that. I guess this one, but yeah. Or this one. I'm just going to run over all of them. So I'm going to copy whatever this is using, one that links, paste it in here, and then make a list of all the object files, archives, shared libraries that it is linking with. You find output. So that was the first one. This is the first one. Yeah, and this is just a directory. So I have to look in this directory. Demangling. That works. Okay, so there's no PCRE underscore symbols in those object files. And then we have the argos, which I also already tested, also nothing. And then we have stuff that ends on .so with a full path, but of course those also don't have anything. It's especially the -L things that I'm still interested in, or have to investigate rather. But yeah, why not? The SO, nothing. So I'm looking now for everything that starts with -L. Oops. That wasn't necessary because I have a caret here. You have to convert it a little bit. So I need to replace the -L with lib. I need a full path in front of it actually. Choose percentage. It's not that easy, is it? It's either a ends on .a or .so, I suppose. And what is the full path? Let's start with putting the full path in front of it. I totally scrolled off. Oh, like a little really. Okay, so none of the .sos, if they even exist. And then I'll try that once again for our guys. And now we find them. And there is only glib2, really. That's where it comes from. libglib2 is using it. Okay, let's highlight this. Yeah, that's called off again. So the compile argument was this. It's included twice for some mysterious reason. Yeah. Okay, now we have to find where this thing is constructed. As in some... It's a build directory, probably somewhere in Indra. Media plugins seems to be logical. This is totally Ceph. So CMake. Yeah, this is the one. So it would be dragged in by ll-ceph then. Great. It's not defined here, of course. Media plugin Ceph. Yeah, I guess that comes from this one, Ceph plugin. Where would I find that? Nobody knows. Find name Ceph. You see what happens? Ceph plugin. Guess I typed that often. .cmake, right? CMake Ceph plugin. There, the thing is being created. Target link libraries. Windows, Linux. That doesn't look like it dragging in the libcwd at all. What the heck? Yeah, unless it comes with one of these three, I suppose. Well, this seems impossible. Maybe this, one of these. Yeah, seems very, very, very unlikely. Maybe it's the base. So linking with this, and then that might need everything else. So there would be this on then instead. Which is commented out, or what? How does it even know what that is then? It would have to be recognized as a target, which is totally possible. Base, yeah. Set, add libraries. Yeah, it's just a target. Add link libraries. Just LL plugin. You too wrong or something. Yeah, not really coding. I'm trying to find linker problems. Yeah, but this thing does drag in a few things. So then maybe one of these adds. I have a better idea, maybe. Just in the meantime, so many. Might as well search everything. So the guess would be that it is added by CMake somewhere as a dependency. Oh, can't find that unless it's on one line. I mean, if I was going to grab for target link libraries and then the dependencies, but usually it's just on a line by itself. Let's just find the CMake list.txt files, which is a lot. Oh, not even that much. Oh, okay, grab. And then it probably contains something like -l glib something. That was nonsense. I meant execute. Or let's It's already surprising, actually. Nothing, What am I doing wrong here? It is here. glib. What? Oh, wait a minute. This is installed in the builder, I think. Yeah. It's a .a, okay. Well, I should have found it, or not. Should have found it with this. But it's probably being added literally. So you would think that there must exist a cmake_list.txt file that has literally in it this string. And there's not. What the F? Okay, let's move it away. Something should start to complain then. It still finds it. It's in a different place. The crash logger is using it. That's not very helpful, I think. And the SL plugin. The thing is, it's in between Xenorama and Gmodel, and here too. I think it comes as an package config dependency. Probably. Maybe the dependency of libx11 or something like that. What is FLTK? It also sounds like it might need x11. So it could be this direction and everything. I think what is really weird is that I'm not linking with the system glib. But okay, now I am, and then it doesn't compile because of let's see. Yeah. Bullshit. It's hard to find, I'm afraid. Which file is responsible for dragging in this dependency? I guess I could find it if I have a very verbose configure, which I might not have at the moment. Didn't even redo anything. Didn't redo anything, so that would be still in the cache file, right? Which is in the build directory. There's a cache file here. glib. Font config. Font config. Yep, that's the one. Font config drags it in. I'm gonna write an email to the maintainer of this project. I forget what it all was. No, not that one. This guy. Damn it. Okay, what's the subject? Missing PCRE version 1 symbols. in. Search for -0. Where is the -0 when you need it? Oh, it went all the way here. Hi again. Okay, apparently this guy doesn't read email every day because I also emailed him yesterday. I found what the problem is. Now package is, yeah, it's just package config, right? So package config finds font config, which needs glib 2.0. Proof from the cache. Add this line as well. And well, glib 2.0, let's, well, no, let's call it like that, okay, is found in where all release packages are installed. Yeah, well, sorry, well, talking to the maintainer on the library is called release packages, but yeah, okay, let's assume this guy has an IQ over 130. I'm not adding that. It's found in that, so under the have the full file name though. Oh, here's the full file name. Which uses PCRE version 1. Therefore, everything that links with font config must also link with PCRE. Seriously? Auto wrapping off. Now, how can I find out that this thing is linking with font config? because we don't even know if that is the case, if it links directly with it. Let's move this thing back. Wait a minute. Oh wait, yeah. Zip. So it makes this thing, and I already saw that it uses LL plugin. Oh, it's a whole list of things probably. Anyway, this comes from, should come from font config. I'm not seeing font config directly here. Oh, that would be, that would suck. No, it is, yeah. It's still strange that it's listed before that it includes font config though. Strange. Okay, so who is needing font config to begin with? Oh boy, that's called off again. There's something. This is just the root of the project, I think. Yeah, there must be. I mean, it prints this, so this string must literally appear somewhere, I think. So let's do again, find name cmakeups, blah, 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 whatever, cmake lists dot text, execute grep. Nothing, of course nothing. LL window, is that the only one? Well, could be. LL font config. LL window headless link libraries. Is that even used? Window headless. Why? No, it overrides it. So we have this value here and set we're using LL font config. But that's overridden if it is headless. No, it's not. This is window. This is headless. Okay, now before I put time into this, I want to be sure that this is the one that does it. How can we figure that out? Comment it out? Stuff must go wrong, yeah, I would say, but... still finds it. Who the hell is finding it then? Looking for a remove. I didn't remove this one. That means I need to be, yeah, right there. Okay, and then make. Still linking with it. There must be more font configs. Yeah, it's linking. Yeah, there it goes. This glib seems to be used like everywhere, right? Everywhere. just a new view. Oh, I remember something. I saw a comment somewhere that said, said something like glib is using PCRE, so we need to keep this. Maybe, yeah, let me try to find that. That would be very helpful. Yeah, must be remember it wrong. Maybe it was uses. I think I saw it while I was grabbing for PCRE, so that's I can just do that again. Then we should definitely get it again. Yes. And it was just uppercase glib. And I'm looking for glib. And I'm looking for glib. And it was uppercase. Well, there's the solution then. So this is done for LL primitive. And what? Well, it is inside LL primitive, but target linked libraries and then no target. What the fuck? Anyway, we just need to do this as well wherever we are using font config. So it would be nice if it said here why glib is being used. I don't see glib here. Which one of these is using glib? I think I'm just going to manually look at every bloody CMake list file because there weren't that many, right? This is a big one. New view. No, it's on a different repository. Sorry, I'll find it for you. Oh, what the fuck, dude? That's not the one. This one. I did all my development for Second Life viewers under this pseudonym. That's where the AI comes from. So code that I still have, like AI alert and AI utils, etc. I wrote that under that pseudonym. And later I moved it to Colorwood, but I kept the AI in front of it. Whoops. This is one of the hardest projects to install, by the way. So there's no one is going to be able to install, to compile and install this without help. Lots of help. Okay, I'm looking for, well, either glib, but probably not. Font config. What is a Linux thing? Yeah. You never know. I just learned my lesson. Something with fonts. Font tests, yeah. Something with fonts, yeah. Font files. Yeah, there's one. So font config is still here, but now it's LL font config, and they added again here. Yeah, I commented this one out, but not this one. Let's just comment out every bloody font config that I found. Yeah, the way I'm doing this, I'm not really looking at it. I might as well use grep. I think I realized that it is not really diagonally readable. Let's use a grep. I can't read. So if C++ code I can read it rather quickly, but this is like, what's happening? What is it complaining about? Oh, 34 more files. Yeah, okay, goodbye. The bloody thing is still compiling. I think it just compiles everything again. LL font something. And I didn't print a name. That is not useful. Yeah, and it's just not font config, right? This one is commented out now. These are commented out anyway. These are just font files. More font files, more font files. Third, I don't see a font config except this one. And that one, which I just commented out. And then I might search for glib -2 directly. I don't think that that occurs. Just purely a thing of font config. At least that's what I found. That's what I think. Please don't appear. Nope. Now, well, that should mean that I commented out both now, and that should be enough. I mean, let's recompile everything again. It's still doing its thing. Just stop, man. Stop. Figure. Found font config. Okay, I'm going to screen. Who is doing this? Even worse, it's finding it's finding a font config in my system. /user lib. Which means it should not be using the glib from the package. If that's only being needed for this, then yeah. But there was an LL font config as well, right? So this is really, really wrong. I don't know. Is it now all bloody hell? Huh? WebRTC. Just headers. Just find packages, isn't it? Package config, says not find package. Yeah, that's what I use. You get here, found font config, it's not in that file. Is that not this one? Oxygen, yeah, maybe not very useful. Well, hey, at least I don't have to think. I do it like this. Can then catch up on sleep. DF double quote. Oops. Copy it. Next. 1GP. DF double quote. Insert. Copy this. Double quote. Copy. Next. To the top. Print. "34 of them. It's quite a lot, actually. But I'm starting to feel desperate, as in, I don't know how to figure it out. So I just do the first brute force thing that came to mind. And that is a binary search. Yay. 1 hood of F is printing that it found it. Test, yeah, as if we'll ever get here. Oops, what did I do? Oh, most of the keys that you hear me press are escape keys. It's like, you know, oh, where am I? Oh, they don't do anything, but if you know VI, you know what I mean. What is this? Oh no, let's not add that. Good boy, good file. Crash logger. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, what did I do? So stupid. A minute. Takes a while before I find the... And I did it again. Right? No. Yes. Next, I mean. Next, P dollar paste escape. Just next. 1GP dollar HI copy paste escape next. P dollar HI paste escape next. P dollar I HI whatever escape next. P dollar. Okay, am I getting in the rhythm already? No, that's not what you want to do. Yeah, no, I screwed that one up. Message status entering next. Print next. Oh, what did I do? That can't be right. It can't be right. No, hopefully I didn't do that more often. And that's gone again, of course. How many more? Only 2 more. Wow. And that was the last one. It is the LL window one. Yeah, well. On goes the binary search, unless I can find the font config somewhere. I commented it out. I really commented it out. And still it's printing it. On with the binary search. So this thing has, yep, 200 lines. Let's go do here. Print here. Add line 103. Well, let's add a few more. Now the 103 is no longer correct. 91. This is 4. Yeah, just to run it. It is before 91. So maybe in one of those includes line 23. Yep, it's in one of the includes. But which one? I should have added all those lines as well, and that includes the blah blah dot CMake ones. Okay, this is no longer a binary search. I have to admit it. 27. Still kind of weird that just only LL window is including that thing, whatever it is including. It is between 25 and 27. Viewer misc libs. Yeah, that's probably exactly the kind of thing I would expect never to be included, except here. Which we can verify, I suppose. New view does it also. But I'll ignore that because I really can't understand it. Oh, that came after, that came at the end. So this is the first time we enter it, and the second time we enter it, it just already found it. So then, right. Okay, let me do my email again. So I'm running both. What was it? LL window. Yep. LL window and new view have in there CMake list dot text include viewer misclips. VI viewer list. The binary search continues. Well, actually here it is linking with LL font config. Yeah, I forgot to search all the CMake files. Then you miss a lot. There's the find package that I was looking for. And this is already Linux. Which, in the case of Linux, does adds LL font config as well dependency. Actually, it has this. Yeah, well, not using Conan then. So, in this case of Linux, if not using Conan, adds font config as dependency. After finding that with find package, aka package config. Font config needs glib2. And glib2 is found in this is wrong. Because the font config that package config finds is from your operating system. And thus should be using the libcwd 2.0 from the operating system. Yeah, well, nevertheless, it seems to work if we just link it with the FireStorm provided glib 2.0.a. provided we also link with that's 3 times provided in one sentence. That seems to work if we just link with the FireStorm provided. If we also link with the provided libcwd.a. Okay, and my solution is going to be so this is just wrong, and it is their thing. Yeah, I'll add it as well. Note that this is a FireStorm, that this bug is a FireStorm specific issue, as per the comment in regards Carla. So correct would be to use an font config that is specifically linked against the provided glibc2 and the provided PCRE, and distribute that as well. But it is only needed for Linux, and there they don't want to do it. Plus they thought this worked, but it doesn't. But if I add this, then it's absolutely horrible, but then it seems to work. At least I'm gonna assume. So I added this, and let's see if that works. I'm gonna add here a comment. This is wrong. Font config links against glib 2.0, which is provided. As package. Oh no, this is going to take forever again. Let's see if it worked. Man, I don't even see the output here. I still don't see it. And we scroll down off. Scroll down. No. Try again. Let's do this. -O. Yeah, what? There's no C, man. It's just that. Yeah, this is object files. Oh, just the include file here. I need a word is actually linking. You think that was A, wasn't it? It's going to be a .A. No, it's not. It's going to be an L, I think. Once we'll highlight there we are, and it works. That is linking with this and linking with that. But yeah, actually this is the FireStorm binary. That's not very interesting. So I think that did it already anyway. I'm more interested in the plugin. But the highlighting works. Hey. Now we are suddenly linking against the PCRE2. What the F? Oh, I'm looking at. I still moved it away. I think. Yeah. History. Grab away. Oh yeah. Yeah. I still removed it. So I have to move it back from away to here. Okay, what the hell? What is something else? Well, this seems to be related to font config again. So that's probably related to not linking with font config, which comes because I commented it out here and there. Let's see where that is. Comment out font configs. Where did I do that? So many changes. There. I think there were only two, so that would be this one and this one in the same file. LL window, yeah, that was what the error was about as well. Well, while that is linking, let's do git restore, I guess. No. You can do that actually. I think you can do that. Is that restore minus P? Discard this hunk, yes. What What the hell is this? Well, my compiler removes, my editor removes trailing white space, I think. So I just want to undo all of it. Same thing, only I don't know what it is, but well, actually it is it is a change. I can absolutely not remember that I did that though. No, it's not a change, sorry. It's not a change. Probably again white space, but it's a yes. They have a lot of trailing white space shit. Or whatever it is. And I can't change it, because then people are going to complain that I changed white spaces. Yep. That is actually a change. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. 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 Yes, because it isn't a change. There's nothing changed, and I say yes, undo it. So confusing. Also doesn't seem to be changing anything, right? Apparently I changed the indentation accidentally. Split. Oh, what did I do? Hey, nobody knows what it is even. Hey, discard this hunk and all later hunks in this file. Fuck. 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 Which file was that? In the meantime, this compiled. Probably worked. Probably worked. But okay, to be for sure, I can just remove again the find vi find remove. Yeah, make. Yep, there it is. So creating this thing, now we link with -L PCR. So now it should have no undefined symbols anymore. What the heck is this? Why is it recompiling this? It's an objective file. Makes no sense. Oh, actually it makes sense because I made a gazillion changes to all the configuration stuff. No, that wasn't even that slow then, considering. Let's see what my div is at the moment. Great. Well, I'm not getting an error about the so before we got a pop-up that plugin didn't load. No, we don't get a pop-up, but it doesn't seem to work. What the hell, man? Also have an audio problem. There's an error now. glib is not working. And I sent my email off again already. Shit. Yeah, this is the problem. It is linking. It launched. It's the SL plugin. Okay, plugin version string. It's a Ceph plugin. Looks like it loaded. But then we get a warning and then an error. Assertion result on equals 0 field. Yeah, I don't know. My solution would be to remove the provided glibc, but that would be that move away. So probably that's not enough. I have to remove the whole package, including the headers, I think, and then it might no longer compile. So then we have to fix it for the new version of the glib. That's a lot of work. I think I'm going to go for a walk because it is healthy. Bit disappointed. Plus the real problem was as soon as I turn on debugging that everything breaks down. So maybe I should leave it at this for the moment and return to that problem. See if I still have that problem. Because I'm now using a different linker and what else? I'm not using Ninja yet, right? Let's turn that on. Just commented out and the debug was starting up anyway. What? That's strange. It's totally set. I've got to do a resource here, I suppose. It's not mentioning successfully loaded plugins. Great. Now what? Kind of should be in here, right? Actually, new view, package even, name. No. Stupid thing is still linking against version 2. Then why and who? How? Who is doing that? So of Ceph it uses a provided library. Almost all libraries are just system libraries. The whole using glib that is provided by FireStorm is just screaming illogical. That should not be done. And it has been like 10 years since I worked on the viewer, and so I completely forgot how to remove a package, I'm afraid. Actually cleanly remove it. I thought there was something install, something with the name install or installed. That's a lot. I think it was an XML file. Install packages. Also, this is so weird. Why does it? Well, this is WebRTC, but it's still weird, of course, having multiple libraries, because that's also a glib. And then there is another one here. Oh, and we don't have, we don't, what? Oh, this one. Where does this come from then? First map license. This one name glib. So the package called glib. It installs a shitload. It also has its own include. Uninstall. Okay, let's search for old files that maybe I still have laying around that explain to me how to do this. As in, I think I used to work in user source. Also cleaned stuff up recently. Something with 3p, something with 3p. But it must be part of Second Life anyway. That would be logical. Auto build, maybe. Nope, that's just auto build. There's a glib there. P. Not much readme here. Oh, what did I say? Maybe auto build is the one. It has an install. Not sure what it does. Probably auto build install. Probably, yeah. I think auto build is the one. Just has to be right. Let's have a look in input source also. Nothing there. Now we're talking. Yeah, it was auto build. Yeah, that's also print configuration, manifest, manipulate, manifest entries. It's on installables, on uninstall. There we are. creates graph. Okay. Yeah, that made a drawing. Guess I can show that. Blip. Nope. What? There. So, hey. Maybe you can actually find the glib back. The PCRE is mentioned. And it points to glib, yay. So glib uses the PCRE, and then glib itself is being used by FireStorm. But I think we should get rid of that. FireStorm itself also directly uses it, PCRE. Yeah. Well, maybe let's get rid of that too. Just they should switch to PCRE version 2. That's what I should do. Get rid of the whole PCRE horror. Now, what is the next thing then? Installables. I want to see a list before I uninstall it. There is a list. But will it not reinstall it? I think it's gone. To try to uninstall the PCRE as well. The path was deleted. Yes, it is. So totally deleted. Do we have an line number for me? No, it doesn't. Well, we can find that back anyway. So not there at all, of course. Indra. Okay, makes sense. Was it complaining about this thing? Yeah. glib include this maybe. So this whole thing should be gone. Actually, maybe I should just look at it. Yeah, but. Now let's have a look. Cmake glib.cmake. Linux use pre-built. No, we don't want to do that. Set glib found. Yeah, nah. What a shitload. iets config dips. Yeah, well, we already deleted that, but then it's needed by itself. What? It's a bloody WebRTC thing again. Why do my errors always happen while I'm in no directory at all? So leaving a directory, error, entering directory. So it should be here then. Entering, 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 entering. That's 4 times. 3, 3. 3 times leaving, error. That's the root. Nobody believes that, of course. What is the glib doing here? Oh, it's still, it's now found by my stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, it's using the system include now. Here too. That's how we like to see it. In the meantime, I forgot what the error was. So go back. The error was the module 2.0. But it obviously should not be trying to use it from a release. But then who is doing that? It's not mentioned even in the cache. Okay, I'll be nice too. Half an hour ago I said I was going for a walk, but no. Link text, not very interesting. Well, actually, maybe it is. Nope, just trying to find that in a normal way. Oh, the release thing is mentioned here. Maybe that's some kind of cache thingy. Maybe I should just recompile from the beginning. Let's try that. Then I'm going for a walk, I suppose. Just remove the whole build directory. G module. Don't have this here. I don't know why. Comment it all out. G object. Can't remember if I solved it. Or shall I just wait until we run into an error? Nah, no way. Just comment it out. Okay. Yeah, I think it was an old dependency. Because now it seems to work. Okay. Predict that it will compile and link and run, everything works. And why wait? I'm going to go for a walk and I'll see if I'm right when I get back. So I'm gonna stop the stream as well. Good night, as it were. Or maybe I'll back later, it's still very early.